Welcome to the D League Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host, Leo.
And hello, it's me, Freddy.
Thank you, Freddy, for being here
Thank
once
you.
again. We have a jam-packed show today about fantasy football and about
And
this
yeah, it's been
fantasy
such a
football.
long time, dude. Thanks for asking.
I mean,
Oh, sorry.
I kind of see you every day.
It's been
Just,
such
you
a
know,
long time since we did this. I forgot how to do this,
I do get that. It's been very difficult for us to get acclimated back into
Yes.
this role. I think we took off a little bit too much time. So, but I think we're gonna get back into the role of things.
We technically didn't have a final show, right? But that's
We didn't.
because we didn't have a final champion.
I see. That's how I feel about it too, because a lot of people have been telling me, "Hey, man,
You want to get it off our chest right now?
how'd the podcast end last time? Like, what happened? I don't get
It was metaphorical. You
It
want
was?
you know what a metaphor is? It's
Usually,
it's a number 4 inside of the metaverse.
I know.
And it's
Okay,
for
yeah,
me,
I thought so.
for you. All right, fantasy football. What's up, guys? It's been good.
It has been good, and we drafted about
Last week.
a week and a half ago, and it
Yep.
was about a week ago. Yes,
About a week ago.
it was
It was nice, right?
it was something. I don't know if I could say nice. I think you're very happy about your team.
It was at your house, at your mom's house. We were at your mom's, and it was Ron, Andy, you and I, and Sean. Sean ended up arriving late, didn't he, Leo?
Yeah, and I think him arriving late was the catalyst for more pressing things to come in his overall draft.
Jesus.
It sets him up for, a possible repeat of the title that he won last year.
Oh, he won a title last year?
He won possibly the most important title because
Damn.
the actual title wasn't won.
So you said that he won the championship?
I would say
Like the main one, or
he won the only championship,
he won he's the only champion.
Yep, the champion
Technically.
of the last place watch. He was so fortunate to receive at least something for such a terrible season.
Thank you, Sean, wherever you are. Gracias.
Gracias, tío.
Gracias, tío. Bonito.
Excuse me.
That's what they say, and that's what they call people in Spain. I'm sorry.
I don't know about that, man.
Wait, banana.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
So let's talk about some new stuff that has come to the league. The new league rules, the new league
Talk to me,
format,
shorty.
The new
Shoddy.
league,
Shoddy.
the new league app that we're using.
Oh, what is that app? How long did it take us to get this fucking
It's been
guy?
years, I tell you. I think what set up this event is Dave having been in the 1-2-2 league last season on Sleeper. He got a little taste of what Sleeper is in comparison to ESPN app. And I think it was an experience that led to us being able to, I guess, suggest it. Hey, Dave, would you like to change to Sleeper instead of ESPN? Oh, yeah, Lee, I mean, I've been thinking about it, but nah, I like things how they are. You know how Dave is.
There's so much history on the ESPN. How we're gonna figure out how we're gonna know stuff, and we have to go back and figure out who won.
Yeah, and Freddie argued that
I argued
you can
a lot.
transfer the league history.
I would even have done it myself.
Yeah,
Sleeper is made by scientists.
fantasy football
Fantasy
scientists.
football. You know this guy. You know all the fantasy football gods that that we're scared about.
Yeah.
Fuck them. It's about the scientists letting us know. These are the guys. Sleeper. We're not sponsored by Sleeper, but Sleeper, if you're listening, fuck my mom, dude. Sorry. I didn't mean that. That came out wrong. Sorry, Sleeper. Don't worry about it. Don't sponsor us.
Besides that, the league has changed in many ways more than one. We have 12 people in the league. One of them from last season dropped off to welcome a new previous D League member, which was Andy. Andy replaced one of our teams
if you
last
guys
season.
don't remember, we had Sam in the league.
Oh yes,
Mr. New York.
Mr. NYC.
Mr. NYC eating pizza all day, don't you see? But now he is living in Thailand with the monks and trying to rediscover himself.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. He just wanted to go through a spiritual awakening journey, and he's out there doing that now.
Yeah.
But we welcome back Andy. Andy was a previous member of the D League, and he left because he felt the rules sabotaged his, I guess, road to what he thought was going to end in victory.
I don't know what happened to him, but he was probably right.
Yeah, something about the league rules kind of like if it was a normal league without divisions, he would have made it through. But
Right.
something happened where he got held out because of the division rules. He hated it, so he's like, I'm out. I'm not going to play with divisions. This is, in the words of Bill last season, very antiquated. So,
Oh, man. That's a good one.
yeah, I've been listening to season 1 of the podcast, like while I was putting them on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
They're now on YouTube, guys. Go check it out. Last season.
Yeah, you can follow and subscribe, but it's not going to do shit for us.
Yeah, and you can comment too. Just spam the comment. You can say whatever you want. You could say derogatory things. Be creative.
Be yourself.
What else changes? Now that there's 12 dudes, we have these two new guys, Adrian and Frank, previously from the 122 League, and they're here kind of just witnessing how loosey-goosey this league is. I feel like from their outside perspective, they're like, what the fuck is going on?
You know what this league reminds me of? It's like that guy at Walmart that's talking on speaker on his phone. He's just super fucking trashy. Like, just who talks on speaker, bro?
I mean,
Like, who the fuck talks on speaker? People talking.
Look, Freddy,
It's trashy.
I think you're being very judgmental because I have a phone that doesn't work when I speak
You have
into it.
you have the earbuds that you can use.
Yeah, but they run out of battery, so then I have to carry the cable ones, and those are super messy to get tangled. So sometimes I just do speakerphone, and if someone wants to listen in, they can listen in. What are you gonna do? But anyway, with these two new members of the league, we have 12 men. Now we have 3 divisions divided by 4. 4 dudes in each division. But we're gonna talk about divisions later, so don't even front, dude. I think it's time for us to segue into your bold predictions.
Bold predictions. So, just know some things I want to get off my chest before we continue into this. And it's mostly because I'm in this division, so I'm trying to psych out these fucking guys because they're in my division. Danny's name makes no goddamn sense. Ravenge of the Sith.
I think it's Raven.
You know how many words probably have the word Raven in it? You know which word has Raven in it?
Braven.
Raven. The word itself is a cool name. You don't have to mix it up with the movie. Jesus, bro.
He wants Ravenge.
Ravenge of the Sith. Ravenge.
Now let's ask the real question though, Freddy.
What do you want?
Ravenge from what? What? Who deceived him last season? I think the only person who deceived him was himself.
Exactly. He was almost last place watch for a little bit. I hope
He
you know
was.
that.
He was competing.
And Bill has my favorite team name, I think. It's just team name.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's very creative.
All right, so bold predictions.
Oh,
If you guys,
you have both Morales bros.
I have the Morales bros. You know, it's one thing that the Moraleses hate more than anything in the world. It's another Morales. And you know what?
They're like opposite of the Weasleys.
And you know what? I can't argue with them. You know, I'm on both of their sides. So then, if you guys don't know, bold predictions is a prediction you make that might seem a little far-fetched, maybe a little possible, maybe too possible, but something that you wouldn't think would happen is gonna happen. I could say a bold prediction would be Sean is gonna win more than 5 games. That's pretty bold of me to say.
That's bold,
right? Because I don't know if it's gonna happen. All right, but I have 2 bold ones.
Yeah, you had told me that me thinking Sean might repeat last place watch isn't a bold prediction.
It's not. It's actually more likely than not. So here's what we're gonna do. Do you have a couple, right?
I can think of some.
I have.
off the top of my head.
So my first bold prediction is that we were talking about Sean right now, and Sean's road to last place watch, because he's gonna be there at some point. But due to some events that we're going to talk about in a little bit,
Are you about to tell me that your bold prediction is Sean's going to win the league?
I think that Marcos is going to be our last place watch winner.
Damn.
That one's special for you, Marcos, all right? That one's a little bit more tame.
Yep.
All right? That's my bold prediction. What about you have one? I have another one after that.
Now I'm going to say something to more, I guess, logical thinking members of this league. This might not be a bold prediction, but for me, I think it is a bold prediction because there are a lot of people that will just straight up not agree. They'll be like, no, that is ridiculous. You can't say that. That's blasphemy. But I think one of the 2 new members of the league, between Frank and Adrian, I think one of them are going to win the league.
That's bold.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really that bold, though. That's the thing.
That's pretty bold, dude.
I know, because, you believe in yourself.
I got a bully in my shorts right now.
I don't know what to believe about my team this season, but whatever. It is what it is.
So my next one, probably the more better one, in my opinion. My bold prediction of this fantasy football season is that Ron will find a girlfriend.
Really?
Oh, wait, hold on. A Korean girlfriend. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
I guess I should take it as a sign.
I mean, yeah, he's been on a kind of thing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he has what's that thing where you don't know your own personality syndrome? I don't know my own personality syndrome. I think is what it's called.
I think that's exactly the name.
But yeah. So
those are pretty bold. I don't have a second bold prediction, honestly.
But here's a little thing we're gonna do extra. This has nothing to do with fantasy. But to segue into the next segment, which is gonna be very nice, we're gonna play this is a new season, new stuff, new fucking sleeper rap, new everything. We're gonna show you a new song that we like.
I really enjoyed listening
That was a
to
nice
that.
song for. Oh no, that's your line. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I know.
All right. So that was bold predictions.
Now before anything, we have a special partnership with somebody very, very, very important to this world.
Yeah.
They sponsored all of last season,
Yes, they did.
and while this is not going to be a commercial right now, this is actually the very first sponsored segment of the show, I think.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. So this is Fart or Shart, presented by Fart Spray. Okay, this is how it's gonna work. All right, so we can tell
Yeah,
the fans.
please explain the rules.
All right, so there's two things in this world that are good and bad that happen at the same time sometimes. All right,
Yeah.
there's a fart. You fart. What happens during a fart, Leo?
I don't know. I usually feel like a relief, kind of like
So basically, a fart is letting you know.
And with fart spray, I feel
A fart
even better.
is basically letting you know that you're about to take a shit, right? It's like a shit coming out, and you're like, "Damn, dude, that's nice," but you feel relieved because the pressures of the shit coming out of your, about to come out of your ass is being relieved. So what happens? You fart, and then you relieve of the shit, and then you're left with happiness, and you're left with relief.
Absolutely.
That's what a fart is. That's what
Yep.
this is. This is basically a trade analyzing segment, right? Where the good part of the trade will be with a fart, because farts are great.
I view farts as very positive things, and then you said fart or what?
Now this is the next one. Sometimes you'll go to fart. Sometimes you need that relief because you, in fact, are about to take a shit. But sometimes the shit is much closer than you anticipated.
Too close.
And that fart will deceive the living fucking out of you. And you will fart and shit will come out. That is, my friends, a shart. All right?
Not very positive.
You know what a shart is? Is taking a risk on something that you think will relieve you, but in fact,
Creates way more problems.
Worse problems. You're at a funeral. Your mammy and pappy unfortunately passed away. What happened? Oh shit! God damn it! And it's your turn to have a speech. And you know what? You're gonna stand in front of your fucking coffin. You're gonna have a smelly ass, and the fucking lady's gonna wake up from smelly ass.
Damn.
All right, that's a shark. That's how bad a shark can get. And that metaphor works for your team if you're the bad side of the trade.
So
Thank you.
fart and shart. So we're gonna be talking about trades
We're
right
talking
now.
about trades right now. Okay.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So the very first trade that happened. You ready? Sean.
I mean, can we have like a little introduction to why these trades happen? Like, let's think about this. Because we're talking about trades. All this.
Oh, yeah.
We're in preseason, dude.
The first.
We're still in preseason.
first
There
game
have been
hasn't even
trades, plural.
We don't even know
Multiple.
exactly.
I don't know. I just can't believe that.
So-
what do you think that was, though?
I
Like,
think. Well, this is funny because Sean has been saying I'm making trades to fuck the league over, to unbalance the league. He said
Has
it.
he really?
He said it. He said it.
What?
And what I think is he says that when he says that when the trade sucks. He's trying to find a reason. These trades that he made were horrible.
Oh.
Horrible trades. Let's get into it.
Oye, tío, estás de madre.
Why? Oh, me? Him?
Sean.
Oh, Sean, yeah. Oye, tío.
Tío.
Oye, serio. Oye,
Tío,
qué
¿qué te
buena.
pasa,
Oye,
tío?
buena.
¿Qué te pasa, tío?
So, this segment is too fucking soon, but whatever. Sean made a trade with Dave. Sean traded away J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, wait, a little thing of what happened. Do you remember why he picked up J.K. Dobbins? Do you remember that?
Oh! We were in, like the fourth round?
Something.
Some shit like that. We're in the fourth round, and Sean looks at us with 5 seconds left on his draft clock.
He's like, who's on the clock?
Who's on the clock, bro? We're like, you, bro. He's like, oh, shit. J.K. Dobbins. That's his fucking like force baby. You know.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. And he traded away his force baby.
Cheers force baby 4, because he thought that Jonathan Taylor was going to be traded to the Dolphins.
Oh,
So for some reason, he decided that Raheem Mostert and $15 were a good deal. You know,
fool.
what a fool. But on the other hand, J.K. Dobbins is whatever.
I don't
No?
think anything huge like
So-
of him, no.
If it were up to me,
Yeah.
this fucking trade
Wait, but who did he trade for?
for Raheem Mostert
Oh, a
and
Dolphins player.
$15.
$15, huh?
Yeah.
There's a lot of money moving around the league.
That, my friends, is a short. Gross, bro. My ass is sticky, dude. I'm sorry.
It kind of like sprayed out from under
Yeah,
your shorts.
That's how you know it's a sharp.
Yeah.
Well, so the next one, there's another one that happened. There's actually 4 that happened.
Wow.
Right?
Interesting. Yeah, about 4.
So Dave is just like itchy for more. You've heard him.
I
say-
have.
That's the noise he makes when he wants to trade. So we're online, and then we're playing a game, and you'll hear. No, you guys want to trade with me? And I go, no. So I guess he was calling Marcos, and they made a trade.
Oh. Of course, it would be Marcos.
Marcos for his entire fab.
I'm going to say something before you get to that.
Yes.
It's that before that trade, this is my bold prediction. Before that trade, Marcos was my favorite to win the league again. His team, it impressed me. I thought, okay, all of these guys are straight up sleepers. If this pans out, he will win this league. But after that trade, I don't think it's the same. Can you tell me what that trade was?
So, for the third time in Marcos's fab career, he has traded away all of his fab, given away all of his fab,
Before week 1.
this time before week 1.
His record was week 1.
He's very confident in his team. He traded away James Cook. And he gave Dave $100 fucking dollars. Now, if you guys don't know, $100 is our limit. So now Dave has $100, $200, maybe $245.
Less, because didn't he pay Fab or something?
Yeah, $145, some shit like that. He has a lot of money. Granted, I don't think Dave knows what to do with all that money. Either way, now this guy's left with just fucking
I
Dobbins.
think you're missing a bunch of things, dude. He also traded Brandon Cooks. It was Brandon Cooks and James Cook.
Oh, it's both. Oh yeah, sorry, I have that written on here.
Yeah,
Sorry. Cooks.
and no-
It's Cooks. James Cook for Dobbins.
And that's the thing, dude. He
Addison.
had Brandon Cooks and James Cook. Addison? That's so, like, what? Bro, who is Addison? Who's Addison? I never heard of this guy. And J.K. Dobbins, another, I don't know. It's just weird. I think Marcos forced that, and it's not the same anymore. Marcos, you fucked up.
And that, my friends, is a double short
For Marcos.
for Marcos. Yes.
So, okay, so let me get this straight. Who won Sean's trade?
Nobody.
Oh, they both started?
They both started.
And who won this trade?
Honestly, Dobbins, Cook and Cooks are nothing, in my opinion.
Cooks and Cook are nothing?
So I think that.
I
And on top of that,
think Brandon Cooks is something.
on top of that, I don't think Dave is gonna know when to start who.
That's a problem in itself.
Exactly. So that's considered a shark because it's wasted players on the team.
Cool
so.
with me.
So shark.
All
and,
right.
and now,
What were those two other trades? Those were weird. I want to talk about those.
being part of both of them, I would like to talk about them later.
Later?
Later.
Okay. I guess
So we'll go to a break with this. was the last time you took a shit so fucking nuclear that they called you Schittenheimer? Now, not even the jabs will suffer to your ass bombs. With new spicy flavors, habanero ass, and sweet Asian chili. Your ass will smell like a fucking explosion. Fart spray, my ass will feel spicy.
I didn't really get that commercial. What? So, let's remind the people, I guess the new guys from the league and those who might have forgotten what fart spray is. Fart spray is.
We're sponsored by Fart Spray. Fart Spray, if you guys don't remember your Glade wall spray thingies, that remember that?
Yeah, they go off every 1 minute or 2 minutes.
Basically, they've invented technology that has infrared. So basically, the moment that it senses a specific infrared thing that your ass produces, special to your
the heat coming from the
special
fart.
to farts, the spray go. It's almost instant. It's the most beautiful thing. They also have mobile fart spray that gets shoved in your ass.
Oh yeah, it's like a pellet.
Yeah, it gets.
So you fart and it also does a fart spray, so it masks the fart.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that this new fart spray flavor is spicy?
Apparently, it's spicy flavored. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't you think that might sound painful?
Dude, they have the top-notch scientists working on this 24/7. All right.
So what? What does it smell like? Like
spicy, like I said, habanero and spicy Asian chili.
It just smells like
habanero ass. Sorry.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to really dive into those divisions. Get to know every team, how they drafted, what their starting lineup is looking like.
But I think you might have something to say, don't you?
Something to say about what? Sean?
Yeah.
I mean, we've already spoken about Sean enough, I think. Look, Sean, I'm just going to say, bro, I think you're going to be last place watch again. I think your draft was terrible. You were in a hurry. You were all over the place. And then you ended up trading and stuff. It's like, damn, man, like, you know, you don't want to be last place, but then you do those things. I feel like Elite Sean is auto draft Sean, and this Sean is just like.
Also remember, he's in Spain right now, so don't ruin his vacation.
No, he's not gonna listen to this until he comes back from vacation, probably anyway.
Don't ruin his vacation for him, please.
But yeah, Sean, you know, just do us a favor. Just stay in last place watch. We'll have something to talk about every show. You know, because if it just keeps jumping around, yeah, it might be boring.
I agree.
Anyway, so let's talk about the divisions. Three divisions named.
12 people.
Yeah, 12 people. 4 people
We're
in
all
each
men.
division. We had last year. We had the West Ballers and we had the East Hustlers. But now, Dave, with an extra division, had to divide it further to a new division called the Central Goons.
I'm in the Central Goons representing. Thank you very much.
Nice. Yes, I'm part of the West Ballers, and let's talk about who's in each division right now. In the West Ballers, we have Ronald, last year's paper champion.
So let me just get this off my chest now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ronald probably has the worst fucking taste in team names I've ever had in my life.
Yep.
Nothing makes sense. New Pierce, new jeans? What is that?
It's the same old Pierce.
New Pierce, new jeans.
It can't be new Pierce. It's the same
What's
Pierce.
new Pierce?
That's what I'm asking myself.
All right, well, new Pierce. Then there's you, right? Billion.
Yeah.
We got 72 Dolphins.
That's Bringus. Yeah.
Right?
And finally, the commissioner.
The commissioner, our Kittle secret, Dave.
Now, this is the big problem right now with having Dave in my division. And I want to bring this to everyone's awareness.
Yes, bring it.
I've been called, dramatic for this but by Freddy,
You are
by
dramatic.
Dave. But I think I have some, some right to talk about it, especially because Dave is in my division. Now, if I end up being last, all of this will have been for nothing. But what if I come out second from this division? What if it's between me and Dave? What would happen? Because when he started off this league, he said top 2 of each division goes through the playoffs. That's what he said. Top 2 of each division. That
Yeah,
would mean
he did say
2
that.
from West, 2 from East, 2 from Central, no matter what.
He did say that, yes.
But now he joined
But-
Sleeper, and now he said, I'm going to make it top 1 of each league and best 3 records, right? Which is how D-League was last year, so I respect that. But I feel like he only changed that because he didn't want to change it back. I don't care which one it is, for the record. I don't care if it's top 2. I don't care if it's top 1 and 3 best records. What I want to know is what the official consensus is. Because I don't want it changing right before playoffs to benefit Dave.
About disasters, fires, floods, and killer bees. About the NASA shuttle falling in the sea.
So we were talking about the West Ballers. Ronald, Leo, Bringus, Dave. I think number 1 to come out of that division, in my opinion, is going to be Ronald. The defending paper champ, he's going to want to prove everybody wrong. He's going to want to say, hey, I am the champ of the league. Respect me and respect my authority. So
Are you saying that because he's getting fat now? And
yeah,
Cartman's
a lot of reasons. So yeah, that's that's my vote for that.
so
Let's talk about the Central Goons.
let me tell you who I'm gonna fucking think is gonna go off.
Fix your mic.
You fucking bitch.
Thank you.
All right, so Ron, first off, his name is horrible, right?
Yeah, we talked about that.
But his team doesn't look so bad. It doesn't look so bad. And also, Bringus's team looks kind of bad actually.
Who's the quarterback for the Steelers?
Kenny Pickett.
Is he good?
He's okay. And you know what?
So
Dave's team,
George Pickens
whatever.
is
So you know what? I'll give it to you, Leo. I think that Ron is gonna take it too.
Yeah, I think that's just a solid prediction. It's not too bold. It's not too out of the ordinary. He is last season's champ or paper champ. I can't say champ. It just burns my soul to say that. No, he's last year's paper champ. So, maybe he'll come out of the group.
Right.
Oh well. Anyway, let's talk about the Central Goons, Freddy. Your division. We kind of talked about it, but
So here's the thing. Last year, Danny was not a threat.
never is
Bill was a threat
in this league.
but I took care of him at some point, and we went to he went to some school to try to figure out how to play fantasy after Dave beat him because they beat him bad last year.
Oh yeah, Bill went to fantasy football school,
He went to
Fantasy Football University.
No, he went to the FFF Freddy's fantasy football for failed fucking guys or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Oh, for fucking guys, whatever. So, aside from Andy's team,
Are you about to predict yourself getting out
I
first?
am going to get out of first from this division.
Okay,
That is not a bold prediction at all.
that's very bold.
Nope.
I would say it's gonna be Bill to come out of your group
You
first.
would say, because you know what? You're a fucking game.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the East Hustlers. None of us are in the East Hustlers, but
That's home to the
Sean is.
two of the new members of this league.
2 of the new members, a previous winner, 3-time champ, Marcos, and last year's last place watch, Sean. That's a big group for Sean, who's coming off of a last place watch career. Season.
Season.
It might as well be career, but his whole career in D League has been like, I don't think Sean has ever made to playoffs. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Sean is kind of like one of those bottom tier teams of the D League. And I think he's up against 3 juggernauts, 2 favorites to win the league, plus another favorite because it's Marcos. He's your favorite for last place watch, which is funny. But, you know, he is a 3-time champ, 4-time finalist, only having lost to you when you won this league. So
And would he be able to realistically win the division and also be last place watch champ?
with the current rules, I don't think so, no.
That's fucked up.
Unless everybody's like just super even. We have a lot of like 7-8 records, 8-7, 8-6, you know, like whatever.
I would say probably like 1-12, 1-12.
1-12, that you can't make it to playoffs with a 1-12 record. No, sorry. So
One of them has to.
I have to say Adrian comes out of this group first. East Hustlers.
I'm gonna say Frank.
Okay. Bold, not so bold, but bold because, you know, they are the newcomers. It's like they don't get dragged into the drama.
Exactly.
So they're probably focused. Now, here's the interesting part. Throughout the season, this podcast gets very, very dramatic. Let's give a fair warning to our newcomers to not get dragged away with this drama river that is the D League podcast and the D League itself.
Yeah, Adrian, don't be fucking asking every fucking time that we don't have the podcast out where the podcast is. You're gonna get the fucking podcast.
The podcast
when
is
you
in
get
time.
The goddamn podcast. It's not. You're not the one with the podcast powers. I am. Leo is. We're the cat. Look at me. Look at me.
It's technically how fast I can edit it. You
Whatever.
know?
It's fine. But either way, it'll come out when you come out. If we don't talk about you, Adrian, then we don't talk about you. Okay? All right. So with that being said, the very first matchup.
Oh, are we getting into matchups?
Very first matchup is Adrian and Frank, the 2 fucking newbies, newbie boy.
Oh, about to settle the.
This is what you call the newbie bowl.
Oh, okay, the newbie bowl. I like that. Newbie bowl. I didn't hear that originally. So let's look at the newbie bowl.
So I have here in my notes, Adrian still thinks he's in 2019. He has Rogers, Jones, and he has Adams. And they're all different teams.
Dang, dude, that's crazy. I didn't see that. I like his team though.
Yeah.
I feel like Aaron Rodgers is definitely a sleeper, because he's being drafted so low. Is what I'm saying, right?
But I'm gonna go with, honestly, if I'm gonna pick up a matchup, it's gonna be Frank.
You think Frank is gonna win this matchup?
know,
Let's see Frank's
I like
team.
his team, and not only that, but Frank replaced the N-word with Njigba, and I'm cool with that.
That's cool. Yeah, he's doing one for the bros. You know, like, yeah. What is Njigba's name? Where was it? Oh, what's up, my Njigba? That's bold. That's bold.
And that's a bold statement right there.
So I'm looking at Frank's team, and he's been drafting Trevor Lawrence in a lot of leagues, and I guess he just believes in Trevor Lawrence. I don't know. Trevor Lawrence has a good team. He has good team members, but I don't know. Like, he's drafting him like, this is my guy.
I like his hair.
But besides that, Frank's team is nasty. Barkley, Ramondre, CeeDee Lamb, Cooper. I believe in Cooper. And then Brandon Ayuk is one of Frank's guys because he usually drafts Ayuk. James Conner is one of Frank's guys, and James Conner is probably going to do well. He's a workload. His bench is
good. So I think he wins.
This is crazy, man. This is a crazy one. I don't know who wins this matchup. I think maybe Frank. I would have to say Frank, definitely. So let's move to the next
We have a
matchup.
Central Goons battle between Bill and Danny.
Oh, Ravenge of the Synth.
Ravenge of the Synth, you know.
Of the Synth. Synth.
Doesn't make sense. There's too many Raven players in his team too. Obsessed much? That's what I thought. Thank you, Ace. You know,
Who?
Ace Ventura. They're in my division. but they still suck. So I'm gonna take Bill to win. Unfortunately, Bill doesn't have a team name. I can't comment on his name.
Bill's in trouble. He has Cooper
He
Cup.
has Cooper Cup. I don't know what he's gonna do. We don't know what he's gonna do. But Bill, take care of it.
Bill's
You know what?
looking soft in the
Freddy's
wide receiver
fantasy
region.
Football fucking fucks of shit is open for you, man.
And then Danny is fielding a very questionable lineup. Cam Akers, last year's infamous Cam Akers. He said he drafted him ironically, but he's starting him, so that's interesting. ETN, Eckler's good. Eckler, Lamar Jackson, nice little 1-2 punch right there. That's very nice. Marquise, I believe in Marquise. He is him. But Odell, dude, and he's starting Odell. That's crazy. He believes in his Baltimore's. But yeah, good luck, Danny. I think it's gonna be Bill, for sure.
Yeah, I said that too. I think it's gonna be
So the next one is another division matchup.
Marcos and Sean. So only thing I'll say about this game is that both teams are already in mid-season form.
In what sense?
As in, like their teams already look beat up, and like
Oh yeah, after those trades, for sure. Marcos is projected a lot of points though. If I'm not mistaken, it is. Yep, he is projected the highest out of everyone in the league. The people's champ.
There's something we know about Sleeper is that Sleeper don't know shit.
Yeah, that's true. You know, you can't always go through projections unless they favor you. When they favor you, the projections are right.
Yeah, because I'm only down by a couple points. So
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, that's nice right there. You get to see the two last place watch guys, the past and the future. Last place watch.
now here's a bold prediction right here.
Go for it.
This ends in a tie.
I'll take it. That's a tie. That's a tieable game. Definitely.
You know, Herbert and Tagovailoa, they play in the same game. It's gonna be a shootout. They'll probably get the same amount of points. You know.
Marcos equals Sean in last place watch.
Exactly. So they'll
Yeah.
probably tie.
This is the new last place watch bowl.
You know what?
What?
There you go. Last place watch bowl. This is the last last place watch bowl. First of the season.
Thank you. First of the season, last place watch bowl. I like it. We're working in strides. The next matchup is you versus Andy, old newcomer of the league, a returner.
So Andy's not projected so well. If you want to talk about sleeper projections, and my team, you know what my team looks like? You know, if I can compare my team to any music band album,
What would it be?
I would say it's Beatles 1.
Please don't say that.
You want to know why?
No.
Because my team is straight fucking bangers, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right, straight fucking bangers. Why one of my team doesn't work out is my tight end, but either way, Don Schultz, he might work out.
I wish you hadn't said the Beatles because I don't know if anybody's aware of this. As I was putting all the podcasts into YouTube, I was getting limited pullback from the copyright department until I put an episode 11, that the end of that episode ends with a Beatles song. It didn't let me post it at all. The Beatles are untouchable on YouTube with copyright protection. So I had to re-edit it, and I put like a Tame Impala song, like just uno cualquiera that I had right there. And I just put it in. But just so you guys know, the episode 11 from YouTube is not the official version.
Beatles 1. Beatles.
But I wish you
Beatles,
wouldn't have said Beatles 1 because, like,
Here comes the sun.
well, see, we can do that. We got to
there's
cover
that
it, I
one.
guess.
There's that one. There's 8 days a week.
That's on one.
Shut the fuck up, okay? So I think I'm gonna win this game. Fuck you, Andy. Your team sucks.
And now it's my matchup versus Ronald,
Leon
last
versus
year's
Ron, the
paper
battle
champ.
of angst.
Yes, it is a battle of angst, but not only because of just our angst towards each other, but also because last season, the first game of the year for me was against Ronald. I usually beat Ronald. Ronald destroyed me. But that was a statement that he had made week 1 that he said, "You're the leader of the podcast. I'm going to fucking wreck you and say, who's going to win this league?
And if you didn't
Call
know,
me daddy."
Leo,
Yeah.
this game is actually sponsored by Kids Foot Locker.
Nice.
Yeah. So
You heard that, Ron? We are sponsored by Kids Foot Locker, dude.
the only shoes for Ron and Leo, Kids Foot Locker.
Thank you for that. So yeah, I think, I did say that Ron might repeat. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I said Ron is coming out. No, Ron is not repeating. Ron is coming out of the group first. But I think the statement win this year is going to be me versus Ronald, telling him, hey, you might come out of this group first. You might have been last year's paper champ, but I am coming for the gold.
The only thing I'll say about your team is that you keep on drafting Robert Woods.
Until he proves to me that he's done and washed, I will always believe in Robert Woods.
So you said about Cordero, and he is on the waiver.
Yeah, I said I found out
wire.
I found out he is not going to play for at least 2 weeks. So I'm just like, okay, I'll stash him.
Told you.
Stash him in the
So I can play
waivers.
the rest of the year.
We'll see. So yeah, that's all the matchups. That was pretty nice. I had fun talking about that. I think we had one more ad break and then kind of like an important message to end the podcast.
So basically, if you didn't know, Leo,
I didn't.
I signed this up for a new sponsor.
Oh, that's why I was wondering why we had 2 sponsors.
So here's the thing, dude. Last season, we made friends.
We a lot of friends.
We had a lot of friends. Some spookier than others. Some more magical.
Yeah, definitely.
So do you remember this?
Oh, I don't.
Remember her?
Yes.
Okay. So we made a lot of friends, but the ones that worked out and benefited us the most, benefited me the most.
Oh, those guys.
Those guys.
Those wise guys.
You know the time that Danny was lost,
Yeah.
we made some friends, and now they've created this company that they're gonna use to help people like us out.
Nice.
I'm gonna-
What is it?
I'm gonna, he's actually here for the he's actually
Oh,
here.
Polly!
Here's Polly.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, how's it going? Last time I joined you guys, it was nice time, nice givens. So I come to use with this. I'm opening up Polly's money laundering services.
What? What?
Polly's money laundering services. So
Laundry
basically,
or
hey, how's it going? Hey, you know me? I know yous, Have you ever, Leo, answer me this. Have you ever robbed the bank?
I never have robbed the bank.
Well,
No.
so last time you robbed the bank, because you were with me, last time you robbed the bank,
I have,
at the end of
for the
excuse
record,
me,
I have never
at the
robbed
end
a
of the
bank
day,
ever
we don't know
in my life.
where the fuck to put the money. We didn't know what to do with it. Because if we go on and spend it on a car, the FBI is going to figure out that it was us. And I'm going to have to fucking kill you
I
at
think you
that
gotta
point.
keep it down. I don't know what you're talking about,
Excuse
Polly.
me, hey, I gotta take some hot medication. Hold on, give me some. Every time I scream, my heart goes berserk, and I gotta make sure that I got my medicine.
Yeah.
So basically, you rob a bank, I got you with a McDonald's. I know a guy in the McDonald's that you can give him all your money. You can buy the McDonald's. You wash your money.
Interesting.
You don't like McDonald's. You don't like McDonald's. You don't like fast food. You don't like fast food.
Hey, Freddy, what the fuck is...
I don't know, man.
What's going on?
Hey, you don't like fast food, Freddy? You don't like fast food? All right, I got you with this. All right, how about this? Hey, you got $1 billion you don't know what to do with? The FBI's coming after your ass? I got you with a car wash. Fucking car wash. You wash your money. With all these money laundering services, your money's safe with me. It's safe with my guys. And it's safe with everybody from the top to the bottom. Okay? I got you. You wanna hide your money? I fucking got you. So come to me, look for Freddy. Police and money laundering services. Hey! How's it going with your money?
Thank you, Polly. See ya.
Thanks, man.
See you later, man. All right. Well, thank you for that. I think we wanted to just give an overall thank you for listening to the podcast, guys. It's been a rough few days because we lost someone very, very dear to us. Do you want to talk about it, Freddy?
So,
Give a eulogy or something?
somebody once told me
What'd they tell you, man?
that the world is gonna blow me, and I wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, that's one of the reasons why. But we also lost
what?
another person that's dear to us.
Oh shit! So at the end of the day, you know, life is full of surprises, and sometimes you just gotta eat cheeseburgers, you know. So we're gonna end this. Give me a pick.
Oh, give me.
We're gonna end this with actually a first on the Fantasy Football Podcast, the League Fantasy Football Podcast. We're gonna end this with a live rendition of Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett, wherever you are right now, we love you, dog. Thanks for writing the greatest song ever made in the history of life. Looking on sponge cake. Forgot the words already. Watching the sun bake. All of the children covered in oil. Strumming my six string on my football swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wishing away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I know this is somebody's fault. Don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty. Oh, Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker song. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I know when it's nobody's fault. And yes, and some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I know it was Sean's fault.